Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you're all having a great freaking day. If you are, and if you end up liking this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe, share the video, all that good jazz. So we're here in the Warg Pens. If you watched the last episode, there's probably a good chunk of that episode that isn't actually going to end up mattering, and here's why. In the last episode, we went down here. Now, I think it was the episode before that, we found out Halsin can transform into a bear, and it suggested we should kind of look for a bear. Well, in the last episode, we came up here, and we found Halsin, and he is this bear, indeed. And, we knew that before we came in this room because, like I said, I forget where we picked it up. It was some kind of... Oh, what was it? Maybe that captive we freed told us? I don't remember. But when we went down here, these kids are throwing rocks. What I wanted to do was walk away from the conversation and then come back here after I finished exploring everything and free Halsin. Well, and he ended up just attacking and breaking through the gates anyway, and all the goblins were still kind of friendly towards us. But we ended up killing all the goblins off and then kind of getting out of here before the bear could finish us off. I actually looked up online with this one and I found out I think it might be a bug. I think it might be a bug because I thought it was so strange that we couldn't initiate conversation with Halsin first and just be like, hey dude, we're on your side. Because I didn't want that to happen. And so we spent a lot of time fighting in this room, yada, yada, yada. And then we were teleported back to camp. And the camp was different. I don't know what the hell was going on there. I didn't explore or look around at all. I just kind of ended the episode. In any case, I decided to load a save before all of that. And I hate doing that. I've done it once already, so this is like the second time that's happened. I really just want to stick to the story, and if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. But that was one of those things I really didn't mean to, and learning that it could be a potential bug on why he attacks us. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you know what, let me just load this back. So if you're pissed off about that, I get it, I really do, because it's kind of frustrating when I see people do that. But it's one of those things. So we're going to leave the Warg Pens. That's what this area is. And we're going to keep exploring this place. Hopefully we can... My goal is to remain friendly to the goblins. Get as much information as we can. Learn what we can. Save who we can. And then at the last bit of it, save Halsin. That's what my plan is. So it kind of sucks that things turned out that way. Again, from all the comments I saw online... Him attacking like that, the way he did, is kind of a bug. We saved what's-his-name in there, and we saved another prisoner. We still need to talk to that goblin chick. She's like a shaman or whatever. Who's this over here? Warm drum. That's the, chick who was watching after that other guy. I forget his name. He's like a bard or whatever. So where is... there was something else I saw in the last episode, actually. It was like a... It looked like someone was hanging in a cage. I want to find that again. We did speak to the masochist guy. This guy. We actually let him beat us, which was embarrassing. We saved the guy over here on the rack. There was something else I saw, though. I'm kind of getting turned around. Maybe it was through this way. Is this where the Warg... What is this? Let me go over here. This is where the Warg Pens are, right? This is... Yeah. So that's where Halsin is in there. So at least we know where he is now. And if we have to initiate instant combat when we go in there, fine, but we're going to try to help him out. You know. It was just so weird, I just thought, man, what, do we not have a chance to just talk to this guy? Okay, Okay. And up this way, we got all kinds of stuff going on up over here. Look around. We haven't gone through this area yet. Gear, axe, Grotbot. Now, what the hell is that? What is that, like a machine? Scrying eye. Scrying eye. Level 1 construct. Creatures that are made instead of born. Some only follow a simple set of instructions, while others are imbued with sentience. Interesting. It's not very tough. Is this just like something that spies? Can we talk to it?
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent.
Reach out to the presence, poke it, give a cheerful wave. Guess we can reach out to it.
You feel a brief lurching connection. The sensation of falling into your own image endlessly. Confusion, alarm. Then the presence withdraws, leaving a dull black mirror once more.
Interesting. So this is a construct. I guess it works for the goblins.
For the absolute. Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at.
What's going on over here? Saza, hey.
Mistress! It's me, your loyal servant, Saza. I'm back, and I brought a friend.
How thoughtful. And where did you find this friend?
They was in some rickety druid grove, mostly full of tieflings, but them intruders you're after were hiding out there.
I presume you dealt with my prey and massacred the rest.
Well, the thing about that is, they sort of massacred us. But this mug helped me to escape. I say we stick a few holes in him. Show how grateful we are.
What?
You feel a cold hand caress your mind as the drow appraises you.
Oh dear. Your prisoner is one of the Absolute's favorites, Saza. A true soul.
Nah, a can't be. They was in the grove, hanging around with the tieflings.
Undercover, no doubt. Carrying out the Absolute's will. Oh, Saza, you have made a grave error. And it will be your last. My spiders are hungry, little one. But before they feast, tell me where that grove is. And I may yet spare your life.
It's past the bridge, to the east. Big old gate covered in ivy. Don't hurt me, mistress, please.
I will not hurt you. My spiders will have that pleasure.
No, I mucked up, I'm sorry. But I didn't know who they was. They didn't tell me nothing.
Okay, so, interesting stuff. I actually did forget about the Drow for a second. And that is another big reason why I didn't want to, proceed from where I was before. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Horrible sneeze coming on. I gotta learn to quit doing that. I don't have, like, a mute button that I know of. I need to find where I can do that. Anyways, keep quiet. She's telling the truth. She didn't know. I explained everything to her. She's just too stupid to understand. No, she is telling the truth. I mean, she didn't really know. And she has got us in here and helped us so far.
I told you, I was trying to follow orders best I could.
Silence, wretch. And remember, you owe your miserable life to this one.
I won't cause any more trouble. I swears it.
Through sheer luck, that pathetic worm has brought me the information I need. And it seems that the inhabitants of the Grove trust you. We can use that against them. You have a part to play in this slaughter.
Oh my
Return
God.
to the Grove. When my raiding party approaches, throw open the gate and signal me.
The fate of the grove's inhabitants hangs in the balance. Killing the drow here would spare them, but it might be better to face her warband at the grove itself, on familiar ground. On the other hand, participating in the slaughter as she asks may be the perfect way to earn her trust and access to the cult's inner circle.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I want no part of this. I'll get it done. You misunderstand. I'm here to slaughter you. So if we choose this, we're definitely going to end up attacking her. If I say I want no part of this, she may end up attacking us. And if I say I'll get it done, she'll at least trust us. And we could go back to the grove, and then we have another option. We could fight the goblins there. Or we could actually just follow through with her plan. What's this chick's name again? And because of her head wiggled like that, you know, we sensed a worm inside of her skull. Interesting. So she's one of us. Does she actually believe the stuff she's saying about, like, the absolute and... Because I thought maybe for a minute there she was just kind of using these goblins, but maybe she really is like a worshiper of the absolute and all that kind of stuff. I mean, she wants to slaughter the people in the grove. Oh man. The thing is this is like truly a chance to actually be an evil character. See, I'm not really a good guy. I'm kind of a bad guy. You know, I'm an ex-pirate captain. You know, I've stole from people. I've had to kill plenty of people who probably didn't deserve it. But deep down, I kind of have a good heart. I don't, you know, if I can avoid evil or bloodshed, I may want to kind of go that route. There's a part of me that wants to say, listen, I don't want any part of this. But I'm worried that if I tell her this, she's just going to attack us. It's going to turn everyone hostile. And man, that sucks. Like, it really sucks. I think right now we'll play along. Let's play. That's probably the wiser choice. I'll get it done.
Good. Marshalling the goblins is no simple matter, but my warband will be ready to attack by next light. Once we are in position, we will wait for your signal, and then we will break them all.
Oh, she's purely evil.
It is yes, your ladyship. We won't let you down.
Saza betrayed us, but we convinced Minthara to spare her life. Let's hope she'll remember what we did for her. We received a reward. A little dagger. And every one of my party members disapproved of that. Karlach has something to say. She probably would not like us hurting the tieflings. By the way, there was something I found out. Where is it?
The pride of the gate.
There was an area where I could see... I think there's like this over here. It says how they feel about toward me. Caspian Black. He's at medium. But there was something else I saw. Well, I was looking up online and I was trying to figure out how do you find out how people view you, you know, their relationship towards you. And it didn't look like this. It actually looked like, you see right above this kind of, well, what would you call that? Like the yellow bar. It was kind of like, it looked like that. You know, it looked like a bar, and on the far right side it was green. And you kind of saw this overall sense of where they were at on this spectrum, I guess you could say. Relationship is fair. Character's trust is avatar is variable. This isn't like what I saw, though. Inspect. I guess that's... Is that really it? Weapons... Reactions, characteristics. I don't think it's over here. Inventory. It's got to be statistics. Yeah, I mean, I guess just over here is this. This is how we're gonna see it. So we're medium, I suppose.
Lost
And
in thought.
he has a high opinion of us, so that's good. And then Karlak is neutral. We haven't traveled with her for a long time, though. I read that if you're not careful and you piss off your party members enough, they may actually leave your party. Let's see what Karlak has to say.
Whoa, soldier. What did you just do?
Don't worry, I have a plan. The Druid's Grove will come to no harm. What I had to do, we're going hunting for heathens. Oh my god. Like, I'm not sure what I want. I mean, the idea of just slaughtering the entire Druid's Grove, I don't want to do that. So, we'll just... I don't know, like... I don't know. Don't worry, I have a plan. The Druid's Grove will come to no harm, okay? Just chill out.
Listen to me. I'm trusting you. But if you disappoint me, it'll be the last thing you do.
Oh god. Well, Karlak, she's like watching us. She's like... She is definitely on the side. None of them approved of what I just did. They're like, dude, you better... you better not be serious about this. There's a healing potion up here. Can I snag it without anyone noticing? Yoink. And they are trusting me. This chick is like hardcore evil. Like if I wanted to play as an evil character, this would be the route to go. I'm surprised that... I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, but... because there's so many options and different paths you can do in this game. But man, it looks like I could go full on just absolute mercilessly evil. Who the hell is that? What's going on in there? Let's go in there and figure this out. Let's quick save. And yeah, man, I mean, it kind of looks like if I wanted to be like this evil Dark Lord, I could. Normally, I play the absolute evil option in a game because it's so much more fun. Who is this? Oh, this is the guy.
There's a trap.
Oh, this is the cage is trapped. I knew I saw someone hanging from somewhere like this. What do you have to say? What are you doing up here?
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise McGlubbiet. Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them.
How'd you end up in that cage?
'Cause I'm loyal to McGlubbiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god.
I see, so you don't follow the Absolute. The Absolute, the other goblins seem to love her.
They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. McGlubbiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do.
Interesting. We could free him. Interesting. See what's up here. Anything? Okay. What I was gonna say is I normally play the villain in the games because it's just so much more fun to just go full hardcore villain. But I've already created this character and he's not really a full-blown villain. He's kind of an anti-hero. And I feel like mercilessly slaughtering everyone in the Grove would really go against my character. What are you guys doing?
Keep moving. Unless you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing.
Why so rude? I will say...
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks.
I will say, though, that chick... Where did she go, by the way? The drow? Is that how you say it? Drow? Is it dro or drow? We'll go with drow. We'll go in there in a second. Man, there's some interesting stuff going on in here. We've got some more elves. Who is this guy? Oh, he's a big guy. I thought he was a tiefling. He's a hobgoblin. He's level 5, 97 health. Large, brutal humanoids that live for martial prowess, war, and glory. Oh boy. We'll go speak to him in a second. I want to go back and talk to that goblin priestess. And I'm like, where did the drow go, though? She's not still over there. I didn't see her still over there. I was thinking maybe we could say more to her. But it looked like she walked away. Did I just misread that? Is she still standing over here? This is probably hers, then. I thought, man, this is like high tech for a goblin thing. I thought it seemed out of place, but that's probably hers. I don't see her anywhere. Where did she go? I was thinking when we were talking to her, I was like, when I found out she had a worm in her head, the first thought that came to my mind was, whoa, it would be really cool to have her as a companion. I don't know, like, she just kind of carries this kind of grandiose, kind of, you know, very imposing, wise, but very sinister personality. And I thought, oh man, if we could get her as a companion, that'd be awesome. There's this cage. Yeah, this is the guy that I saw. He's over there. Alright. And that goblin chick, I think, is in here. So let's see if we can talk to her and see what she says. Quick save. Quick save on everything now. And we are by ourselves in here. Let me close this door. Because I was a little worried, man. If we end up fighting her in here, I didn't want to alert everyone. But sometimes I don't think you can help that. Alright, let's see what she has to say.
Ready to clear your head?
What exactly are you going to do?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
I mean, if I say, alright, I'm ready, this chick is going to put like a brand on me. So it's either that or change of plan, I'm going to kill you. Let me look through my journal for a second. Let me see here. Got a few things that have popped up. Defeat the goblins. Kill all 3 leaders. The drow is called Minthara. With this, we can cripple the goblins. There are 3 leaders of the goblin camp. Boss Ragslin, Priestess Gut, and a drow. So this is Priestess Gut, I believe. And we met the drow. Boss Ragslin, I don't think we've met him yet. We need to kill all the leaders, though. That is an objective, or at least a possible ability. Raid the Emerald Grove. Minthara is preparing to attack the grove and told us to wait for the next light. We should get some rest. Zaza told the drow Minthara where the grove is. Minthara plans to raid it and wants our help. So, as our narrator explained, we could fight the goblins there. I suppose if we changed our mind... Well, I don't know where Minthara is now. I mean... I'm not sure. I was thinking if we changed our minds, we could still kind of... just kill them all here while we're here. While we're here... Hang on, let me pause it for a second. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know if what's-her-name is still here, though. And I don't know if I want to take this this mark or whatever that this fat little goblin is telling me to take. Is that all she really has to say? I mean, what would it do? Priestess quarters entrance.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Well, she's not looking at us. Will, what are you doing? Get down. There we go. It's locked. Can we sneak in here?
Come on, open up.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. What I'm really interested in is what some of my other party members... Oh god, we really shouldn't be in here, I'm assuming. Oh god. Oh... Okay. Are we allowed to be in here or not? I thought one of them got spotted. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's see. Did that do? That didn't do what I wanted. Split. That's what I want. Just me, off on my lonesome. Oh. Let's climb up here. I feel like this big old fat ogre would attack us. Let me look around these quarters. See what I see. Oh wow. We barely managed to not be seen. That's not good. If she turns around, is she gonna potentially see us? I mean, is there even anything in here? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I want to risk this. Let's see. We can't even jump that far? Damn it. Alright, well, let's go back down then. She's going over there. I can't use that jump. I'll tell you what, we'll come back. We'll come back. I want to talk to that big red guy. Alright, gang. I want to talk to that big, what was he called? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I forget his name. I forget what he is. He's like a... I don't know. I'm not going to take her mark yet at the moment. So if we wanted to kill her, we could, because she's kind of set off to the side now. So we have got her off to the side by herself. I don't know if... What was the other girl's name? Oh, we haven't went down here. What's this way? It's locked.
Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit.
Okay.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs, I wouldn't go down there, mate. That's the spider pit.
Ah. So these are where the spiders are in there. That, that Minthara was talking about. I mean, we can kill the goblin girl. We need to find... Is this big red guy? Where is he? Where did I... It's in here, isn't it? Is he the third leader? What was that room? It was right over... here, wasn't it? What is that over there? What is this right here? Maybe just decoration? There's a rat here. Oh, you know what? Let's see, who do I got? Will, you can speak with animals, right? Speak with this rat. Can he tell us anything?
Longing for small spaces, stone walls hugging close, confining. There is a light here, in the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
That's all you got? He's not gonna talk to me?
You feel the rat's impatience to wriggle between the cracks in the floor to the safe space beneath. You feel the rat's impatience.
Okay. Well,
For a dull moment.
there we go. Interesting. Very interesting stuff. We could free that goblin. He might actually aid us in battle. I doubt it, though. Where is... Okay, here it is, right here. Alright, let's see what's going on over here, man. Interesting stuff. Look at this guy.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute. By Balduran's bones. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok. This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Oh boy. A lot going on here. So this is the third leader. He spoke to one of the three chosen of the Absolute, and she offered him this legendary weapon again. And I guess that's why he's loyal, because one of those chosen one offered them that. I think, you know, that's what's going on here. I wonder if Minthara is one of those three chosen ones, because they were all kind of grayed out, so I'm not sure. It seems like he's really trying to revive this squid. Interesting. Study the corpse. Was this the mind flare that tortured you? So this guy has a worm inside of his skull too, then, obviously. Habit of it. Kind of ceremony. Eatings. Move in for the kill. Turn away. I tell you, Will, he really wants us to just kill them all. That's what Will wants. He wants everything here to die. Well, let's study the corpse. Was this mind flare, this the one that tortured you?
This mind flare's build is
Me.
smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches.
The artifact. Is that the artifact that appeared to us on the bridge? It looks exactly like the same thing that Shadowheart was carrying. Is that what they're after? So they're after the artifact, which they think is some kind of weapon, and they think the druids took it in the grove, which is why they want to attack it in the first place. Okay. So it's all starting to make sense. What doesn't make sense to me is where this artifact came from. Maybe it is the same one that Shadowheart had, and it just, since she's not in our party right now, it just kind of teleported to me. Attack the hobgoblin, leave before the mind flayer can identify you. So this mind flayer, if he wakes up, he's going to tell them that we were on the ship. He might, at least, because he can identify us. And if he tells them that we were on the ship, they're going to know that we might have that artifact. The artifact doesn't want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. Let's let the ceremony proceed for now.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulkok hank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Did we kill it? Really? Least he sent your intrusion. Wisdom. Dig into Ragzlun's mind and control the interrogation. Attack the hobgoblin. Leave before the mind flare can... So we don't have a lot of choices here. We're kind of pushed into a corner. If we allow him to speak freely, he won't sense our intrusion, but he could question the mind flare, and the mind flare could recognize us and just point us out. This one's risky. We could just attack, or we could try to leave. I kind of want to do wisdom here. Dig into Ragzlin's mind and control the interrogation. We're going to have to pass a wisdom check. And this is going to be probably very high, and it's probably going to be very difficult. I think we have a few inspirations. Oh, but man, this is going to be so risky. And if we fail this, they could all attack us. But at this point, it's like, you know, we know where Halsin is. You know, it's like, we know he's down there. We haven't freed him yet, but obviously we still can. I don't know where Minthara went. I think that's her name. And, oh man. If we just leave, like we could just leave and forget about this whole thing. I'm assuming. Let's go for it. Let's go with wisdom. Let's roll the dice. Okay, we can add a bonus. We've got to go for 10. That's the only bonus we got. Oh, money, money, please, please, please. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Ragzlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command.
Excellent.
With Ragzlin's voice, you ask.
Who killed you? Well, we don't want to ask that. Who is the Absolute? What were you doing in Faerun? What did the killer want? Who's the Absolute?
Who is the Absolute?
Ragzlin frowns in confusion at a question he would never have asked. Then the creature speaks in visions. Curved drow blades, crude goblin torches, gnoll teeth dripping blood. You see other mind flayers arranged in a serene circle. Absolute unity. Absolute power.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
You feel Raxlin's suspicions. He'd never have asked about his master. You remain in control. Barely.
Oh boy. We pushed our luck there. So we saw a vision of a bunch of mind flayers in a circle with absolute control and absolute power. So is the absolute just a group of mind flayers trying to gain control over everyone? I want to ask, what were you doing in Faerun?
What were you doing in Faerun?
Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Give them a hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
This is our last one, it sounds like. Why were the Gith chasing that ship? So I thought the Gith... you just kind of assume that after Baldur's Gate was attacked, I thought they were kind of coming to the rescue. But no, they were like at least from what Lae'zel said, I think they're freaking aliens from outer space. And I guess they came after the Mind Flayer ship on their own. Which, you know, makes more sense, because why would the Gith defend Baldur's Gate? Escape Raxlin's mind and let him ask his own questions. Why were the Giths chasing that ship?
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. The raid started already. Let's hope she's in trouble and needs help. You, get to the grove. Help the Drow Minthara kill the lot. Well, don't just stand there. Move!
Whoa. Whoa, hold on a second.
A weapon. Surely they don't mean that strange artifact of ours.
I think they do.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
So, a couple things. We found out some interesting stuff. It sounded like from that last thing the Mind Flayer said that, I think the Mind Flayers maybe attacked the Githyanki, because when Lae'zel was talking about her people, she said they're amongst the stars. And they said that the Mind Flayer ships descended upon the stars. So maybe the Githyanki were getting revenge on the Mind Flayers, and that's why they were chasing the ship. Will and Karlak like that. Hey, who are you? Hagran.
That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive.
Yeah. Give you no pause. You really wouldn't. So goblins give you no pause?
Someone needs to keep an eye on these buggers. I don't make a habit of questioning the Absolute. Now quiet.
Okay. Well, we were able to escape suspicion, so that's good. He's up there. Oof, man, we've got a lot going on. They said that the raid has already started. I thought Minthara was going to wait until we got to the camp first and then gave a signal. Maybe she is waiting for us. Maybe that's where she went off to anyway. And that's why he said that in his dialogue. Man, I think the only thing left to do is to free Halsin. Because we gotta do that before we leave here. Whether or not I want to kill these guys, I think what we want to do is free Halsin first. See how that turns out. Hopefully he doesn't freaking attack us this time in bear form. Who are you?
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left.
He looks like a drow, doesn't he? He's a humanoid. Oh no, level 1 Lolth Sworn Drow. Raised by Lolth's cults in the city of Minzoberenzan. Say that 5 times fast. These drow embody the virtues of their corrupt and merciless goddess. Lolth marks her followers with bright red eyes, so those in the Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. Interesting. So that's probably the same type of drow that Minthara is. Can't go in there unless these guys are guarding it. Interesting. What's up here? So I think the only thing left, I say we free Halsin. There's a chest.
I don't need any attention.
I say we free Halsin and see how that goes. And after we free him, if we need to kill these leaders here, because that's what we're just gonna have to do, isn't it? Like, I was kind of thinking of trying to play the diplomat and, like, you know, do we need to kill Minthara? Can we get her on our side somehow? You know, how are we going to take all these guys out? That kind of stuff. Guys, you guys. Okay, I can't. Okay, we'll go. Can we? Can you like all get out of my way? That'd be great. Thanks. Okay. There we go. All right, and I don't know. I guess we'll do that. And then we'll try to make it back to the Grove, because we can't kill everyone in the Grove. We're not playing a hardcore evil character. I wonder if he has anything else to say, though. This thing is wicked. Dead Mind Flare. What else do you got to say, dude?
What you needing now?
Goblins and drow working together, but why? Well, because the Absolute drew them together. I'm in need of a healer. We could ask him this, I guess.
You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for?
Tell the truth, the Mind Flare, the Parasite, all of it. I'm closing some gaps in my group. Everyone needs a healer. Yeah, I guess we could say that.
Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it.
Okay. I don't think we want to ask this. We'll leave. I'm kind of worried about what I say to this guy, because he seems like if we're not careful, we're going to give ourselves away. Well, guys, I think we're going to head back to the warg pens and try to free Halsin. Because Minthara's gone. She's gone to the Grove with the goblins, apparently. And so it'd probably be easier doing, having her leave like that than facing them all here at once. Once we free Halsin, we'll see how that goes. Maybe if he just comes along with us, then we end up fighting all these guys, or maybe he just leaves on his own. In which case, do we leave these guys alive? I don't know about that. This rat, what does this rat have to say? We'll get over here and speak to this rat.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
let's go in here. We're going to stay as Will because he has speak with animals. We may be able to speak to the bear before he freaking attacks. Man, I think that's actually going to be it for this episode. When we come back, we're going to come down here. We're going to try to free Halsin this time and choose the right option. And see what happens from there. So, like I said, I'm sorry about last episode. It was just, it felt so out of, I don't know, like when he broke through the cage. And then it was like we had to side with the goblins at that point. I was like, man, I probably should have just saved it and reloaded right then and there. But I drew out the battle. And it didn't really work out the way I wanted. And I still have no idea what's going on with the whole camp situation. In the next episode, we're going to free him. We might actually go back to camp before we go to Emerald Grove, and switch out Gale for Shadowheart. Because I think that, man, whatever it was, is it in our inventory, by the way? It's like an artifact. It looked like the exact same thing Shadowheart had. Can we sort? I don't even see it. Oh, we did get a new dagger. Switch over. I forgot about that. What's this dagger like? What, 6 to 12. Necrotic conditional. Deals an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage to creatures that are knocked out or sleeping. Can we equip this in our other hand? Like, say, unequip. Because this is the one we had. 4 to 7. Yes. Alright, we got 2 really good daggers now. But as far as that artifact goes, yeah, I'm not seeing it. I mean, it wouldn't be alchemy pouch. Oh, we have different keys. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. I mean, we sorted by how we attain the items, the order. It's kind of looking through. Still have this wicked book we need to find an opening to. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay. Alright. So, how are these looking? 5 to 8. 3 to 9. Why does it go down? That's weird. It was more effective when I was looking at it through Will. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to end the episode there. When we come back, we're going to try to free Halsin and see how that goes. Guys, if you like this episode, please hit the like and subscribe button. Really goes a long way in helping out the channel. I always appreciate you watching. And as always, have a great freaking day.